Once upon a time, in a small town, there lived a boy named Alex. Alex was like many other boys his age, but he had big dreams. He wanted to become a successful businessman and a CEO of his own company. However, Alex faced many obstacles that made his journey difficult. Alex was a bright student and loved to learn. He spent hours reading about famous business leaders and their journeys to success. But in reality, his life was not what he wanted it to be. He felt trapped in a world of fear and doubt. Alex often felt ashamed of his life. He saw his friends achieving their goals while he struggled to even get out of bed in the morning. This shame weighed heavily on him and made him feel like a failure. Whenever Alex thought about speaking in front of others or sharing his ideas, his heart raced. He was terrified of what people would think of him. This lack of confidence held him back from taking any steps toward his dreams. Alex spent most of his time on his phone. He would scroll through social media for hours, watching videos of successful people. Instead of inspiring him, it made him feel even worse. He felt like he was wasting his time while others were achieving their dreams. Alex had a crush on a girl named Mia. He admired her from afar, but never had the courage to talk to her. His heart ached every time he saw her laughing with her friends. This heartache added to his feelings of sadness. All these feelings combined left Alex in a dark place. He often felt hopeless and wondered if he would ever be able to change his life. His dreams seemed far away, like stars in the sky that he could never reach. One day, while walking home from school, Alex stumbled upon an old bookstore. The sign outside read, "Books can change your life." Curious, he stepped inside. The smell of old paper and the sight of countless books filled him with a sense of wonder. As he browsed the shelves, a particular book caught his eye. It was titled, "Conquer Your Fears and Rise." The cover showed a young person standing on a mountain peak, looking out at the horizon. Something about it spoke to Alex. He decided to buy the book. That evening, he sat down in his room and began to read. The words jumped off the pages, telling stories of people who had faced their fears and achieved their dreams. Alex felt a spark of hope ignite within him. The book taught him several important lessons. The first step to overcoming fear is to acknowledge it. Alex realized that he had been running away from his fears instead of facing them. The book emphasized the importance of taking small steps toward your goals. Instead of trying to become a CEO overnight, Alex could start by setting small, achievable goals. The author wrote about the power of self-belief. Alex learned that he needed to believe in himself and his abilities. The book suggested limiting distractions, especially from mobile devices. Alex decided to set specific times for using his phone and focus more on his goals. The importance of connecting with others was another key lesson. Alex realized that he needed to reach out to friends, family, and mentors for support. Inspired by the book, Alex decided to take action. He started by writing down his goals. He wanted to improve his confidence, reduce his phone usage, and talk to Mia. To build his confidence, Alex joined a local public speaking club. At first, he was terrified. Standing in front of a group made his heart race, but with each meeting, he grew more comfortable. He learned to express his thoughts and ideas clearly. Next, Alex set a goal to reduce his phone usage. He decided to spend only 1 hour a day on social media. Instead, he used that time to read and learn about business. He discovered online courses that taught him about entrepreneurship and marketing. Finally, Alex mustered the courage to talk to Mia. One day, he found her sitting alone in the school cafeteria. His heart raced, but he walked over and said, "Hi, Mia. Can I join you?" To his surprise, she smiled and welcomed him to sit down. They talked about their favorite books and hobbies. Alex felt a sense of joy he hadn't experienced in a long time. He realized that facing his fears was worth it. As Alex continued to work on himself, he faced new challenges. There were days when he felt like giving up. Sometimes he struggled to stay focused on his goals, but he remembered the lessons from the book and pushed through. Alex started to share his journey with his friends. They were supportive and encouraged him to keep going. Together, they formed a study group where they could share ideas and help each other achieve their goals. Every time Alex achieved a small goal, he celebrated. Whether it was speaking confidently in front of his club or completing an online course, he acknowledged his progress. This helped him stay motivated and focused. Months passed and Alex transformed. He was no longer the boy filled with shame and doubt. He had grown into a confident young man with a clear vision for his future. With his newfound confidence, Alex started a small online business selling handmade crafts. He applied the marketing skills he learned from his courses. Slowly but surely, his business began to grow. Alex's friendship with Mia blossomed. They became close friends and eventually started dating. She admired his determination and supported his dreams. Together, they encouraged each other to grow and succeed. Despite his progress, Alex faced one final challenge. He had the opportunity to present his business idea at a local entrepreneurship competition. The thought of speaking in front of a large audience terrified him. Remembering the lessons he learned, Alex decided to face this fear head-on. He practiced his presentation daily and visualized himself succeeding. On the day of the competition, he stood backstage, heart racing, but he reminded himself of how far he had come. When it was his turn to speak, Alex took a deep breath and walked onto the stage. As he began to speak, he felt the fear melt away. He shared his vision, passion, and the story of his journey. The audience listened intently, and by the end of his presentation, they erupted in applause. Alex didn't win the competition, but he gained something far more valuable: confidence and experience. He realized that success is not just about winning, but about the journey and the growth along the way. With each passing day, Alex continued to conquer his fears and rise. He learned that challenges are a part of life, and facing them is what makes us stronger. He became a role model for his friends and inspired others to pursue their dreams.